Hi everybody, good evening. This is Jean here, Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for you. Yes, excuse my wet hair. I'm just out of the shower, and I guess you saw my thumbnail. We've had not a very good day, and I hope I don't start crying because I've been crying all day. We lost a family pet. And as my thumbnail said, it's a very sad true love story. And actually this is a little bit of a story because our dear, our son and daughter-in-law's dog, Bear, who a lot of you know, their Native American Indian dog, died today. And Bear has been in a lot of our videos, and for the last 12-13 years, wherever they've gone, Bear has gone. And actually, I will tell you a story about Bear. When Dominic and Sarah, our fourth son and daughter-in-law, had first gotten married, they lived in the Philadelphia area for a little while. But then what they did is they wanted to get a dog. And they actually, I think it was Missouri or Michigan, they drove a long way to pick up this dog, Bear. Again, like I said, a Native American Indian dog, like a wolf dog. And boy, she was a domesticated, beautiful dog, but part wolf. Because she liked to wander, and she liked to get into some trouble. But what a life they've lived. After about a year of living in Philadelphia, something like that, they sold everything. As you know, perhaps I've told you the story, Dominic and Sarah bought a 48-foot sailboat, and they sailed around, not the world, but a large part of the world on their sailboat for a year, and they took Bear with them. At the very end of this, I'm going to be putting up some pictures of Bear on the sailboat and what adventures they have had with this dog. Not for the faint of heart. She was a wonderful dog, but no buts. She was a wanderer, and at one point Dominic said, if I counted all the money that this dog has cost me, she would shoot through crates. She did get in a few accidents. Dom had her at the vet quite a lot. She couldn't really be confined. She was a wonderful dog, but she did like to wander. But what a life she led. She died today. I got a text message from Dominic. I'll put up the text message now. I did cry. I burst out crying, and Ian was like, "What's the matter?" And he didn't cry, but he was like, So the whole day has just been, you know, very, very sad. Very, very sad. Bear had gotten a tumor on her back hindquarters, and for the last little while, she really had to stay outside. She was an outside dog. She loved being outside anyway, being of that breed anyway. I mean, she was an inside dog, but she was losing bladder control. So for the last few days, she was outside. And yeah, today was the day. We were expecting it a couple of weeks ago. Actually, before Dominic had gone skiing, if you remember, I had one of my last videos, Dominic had gone skiing in France, and sort of was wondering if Bear would hang on, and she died today. And as with all my grandchildren and mostly our granddogs, 10 years ago I made Bear a quilt. And it was a panel, 3 panels of a wolf. And I backed this quilt with like a chocolate brown minky. Well, that was Bear's quilt, and she was buried in her quilt. Just so sad. She chewed that quilt. That quilt went everywhere with her. So she's in their backyard, in the woods, where the house where we used to live, and that was her home. And the previous house that Dom and Sarah had lived in, our son Niles and our daughter-in-law Allie, who were expecting a baby actually, they lived in a small apartment above the garage, Dominic and Sarah's home, and they had bought a dog. If you remember, they bought a dog, Oliver, a little Aussie doodle dog or something like that, and went as a little tiny puppy. And Bear at that point was more of a mature lady, but she tolerated this little male puppy dog. And again, I have some pictures at the end explaining it. When Dominic and Sarah were beginning their business, they had moved into our family home with us. If you remember that, that was about 10 years ago. They lived with us for 18 months. Striker, their first child, was a newborn baby. He was a month old, and they came to live with us for 18 months. And of course, they brought Bear. We had a 6-foot-high fenced-in backyard. Well, Bear would get out. I remember the one time. I'm just reminiscing. I hope you don't mind. I just feel like talking to my friends. I'm sure a lot of you understand. Dom and Sarah had some business in Florida. They took Striker with them. They'd just gone for a few days. They're like, "Oh, Mom." Well, they lived with us, right? I'm like, "Yeah, okay. Bear's fine, you know, most of the time." Well, as I said, we had a 6-foot-high fence. Bear would dig under the fence, so we put rocks on that area, and Bear would get out and be in the neighborhood, and I was thinking, oh, she just liked to wander. But anyway, we're thinking she's secure. Well, she had a collar on, obviously, and she was chipped. She had a collar that had Dominic's phone number on, and all of her information. Well, Dominic, at 2 o'clock in the morning, I knew it. I knew it. I pick up the phone. I said, "Where is she?" I knew it was Dominic calling to tell me that Bear had gotten out, and she's somewhere in the neighborhood. Dom's 1,000 miles away. He called, and he's like, there's a restaurant called Warminster West, like an all-night diner. Well, one of the cooks went out at 2 o'clock in the morning to empty some trash, and there's Bear. And it was about 1.5 miles away. I said, "She's at Warminster West." So I was ready I was in bed. I said to Ian, "Go get Bear. She's at Warminster West." Ian was so tired and fed up. He's like, "You go get her." I'm like, "What?" So I'm like, "Dom," he had already hung up by then. He's like, "Could you go get my dog?" So 2 o'clock in the morning, I go around, and there's all these cooks standing outside having a smoke, with Bear. She's real friendly. She would go up to them, and they looked at her collar, and of course they called the person on the collar, who's our son, who's in Florida. I'm like, what is wrong with this picture? I don't know how many times that happened, actually. A lot of times. But poor dear Bear, she went everywhere. She lived on a sailboat for 1 solid year. I'll put some pictures up, and they went to I don't know how many countries. Dominic put on Facebook. I'll put up his post today because he was so sad. That Bear had been in more countries than most Americans had been in. What a life that dog led. What a life. And everywhere they went, they took Bear with her. She was very well behaved. Beautiful dog, beautiful dog. I only heard her bark like twice in my life. She howled like a wolf. Hopefully I can put up one of her little clips when she lived with us. But she would howl. When the sirens came, she would howl. And just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful dog. The 4 little children of Dom's, they're going to miss her. Dom and Sarah are going to miss her very much because they had Bear before Striker was born, and went around the world with their dog. So anyway, dear Bear, we're really, really going to miss her. And I just wanted to tell you guys, and I hope I have hundreds of pictures. I won't bore you that much, but I do hope you enjoy some of the pictures of Bear and where she's been and some of her antics that she got up to. And yeah, been a bad day. But people who have lost a pet can commiserate, really can commiserate. They're friends, they're loyal, and yeah, we're gonna miss Bear. Anyway, love your pets, love your mates, love your family. You take care, everybody. Thanks for listening to me. Love from the True Loves. Bye-bye.
Yeah, coming missile.
And once again, I have no pain.
And ever since Bear jumped off the boat outside Pompano Beach when we were getting our diving lessons, she always bugs out when I'm about to jump in the water.